Hello everyone, it's Lottie from Cancer is a Lifestyle. So it's been a really crazy month, crazy year I would say, because it seems like this decade, it's a new decade. So this decade is going to like kind of lay the groundwork for how it's going to be. And a lot of experts are predicting that this is going to be the decade of the more, where we're going to have more of everything. And I mean, good and bad. It's not always bad because it's a bad situation right now, so we're thinking everything is negative. But it's been a really crazy week, you guys. And, the news media and social networking, people panic. And I've noticed that whenever there are any kind of a crisis out there in the world, we don't band together, we just disband and we go and we take sides. We always split up somehow, don't we? It's like Cain and Abel all over again. We just split up. And I have to admit, I was involved in it too, because you just can't not be involved in it. And so, right now we have these two sides with this coronavirus. You have the group of people who are panicking and they're fearful and they're out there and they're just buying out everything. And then you have the other group that are kind of more calmer and say, hey, calm down, everyone. It's not that serious. And these two are clashing because one is laughing and the other one is saying, hey, you don't understand my feelings, you don't understand my fear. And I have to say I was caught up in that too myself, until I quickly realized that one of my closest friends, a young lady, a young mom, actually was one of the fearful people. And I have to say that it just drew me back and made me kind of realize that, hey, I need to stop and really rethink how I say things. And maybe instead of sounding judgmental or, criticizing or making fun, maybe I need to look at it on her side. Here's a young one, a young mother, a young woman. She has children that she has to worry about. She has older parents that she's worried about. And, who's also searching in her faith, is new to her faith. And, for a lot of us, we're on different journeys here, you guys. And we're on different wavelengths too. Where I am at is not where maybe you are at. And we all have reached different levels. And so I had to kind of step back and say, I need to really watch what I say and maybe try to encourage her instead of blowing up this even more. Because remember, when we are around people, and how does panic start? Panic starts because you have one person who is like, oh my gosh, it's the end of the world. And then the person next to them, oh my gosh, I'm not ready for this end of the world. And then a third person, oh my gosh, I don't have anything for this end of the world. And then this panic builds. And then suddenly, nobody is thinking rationally. Because, I mean, if you think, um, what are people buying? And I'm not making fun of this. I am really not. When we panic, we're not thinking straight. And we're not thinking straight. I was at the store yesterday, and like all the candy was gone. And I thought to myself, candy bars are not going to sustain anybody. But that's just the point. You're in a panic. You see people rushing in and filling up their carts. So then you're filling up whatever you can. And so when my friend was like that, I had to, and fearful, um, very fearful of this, that she might get this. What will this mean? You have to minister. And I think this is a great opportunity for us to really show love to other people. And maybe hold their hand and say, hey, it's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. There's nothing wrong with how they are feeling. We are all at different points in our life, and I think we need to realize that. Yeah, you know, I wish we could say that, we are all just, aren't we all just smart? We have to be smart. We definitely have to be smart about this virus. but we definitely have to still continue living our life. So, we have to work, we have to pay bills, we have to, get up in the morning and clean our house and cook and, go to the doctor, take out the trash. You still have to go on and live your life, but you have to be smart and kind of revisit how you do things, and but what's the sad part is that there will always be people who will take advantage of situations like this and try to line their pockets and scam others. That's just horrible. That's just a horrible, horrible thing. And but that's been going on again. That's been going on forever. There's evil exists in the world, and people will always there always will be evil until Christ comes down to earth. The other thing that kind of, and here I am, I missed church, overslept, but it's kind of sad that the churches are closed. I mean, I do understand that. Not all of them. There's a lot of small groups that are gathering, but because it is our faith that sustains us during times like this. It's our faith. And but you know, we have National Day of Prayer today, and there are a lot of things going on online, because you know what, you can't keep Christ out. You just can't. Whatever your faith is, you know, faith is something that no one can really take away from you guys. No one can take away from you. Look at all the martyrs out there that are being, murdered and endured and imprisoned and all. You can't take someone's faith away from you. So just stay in your faith, guys. I know it's just such a hard and difficult time right now, but stay strong, stay in your faith. And you know what I've advised my girlfriend the most, and sometimes we need to turn off the media, and I mean, of course, stay informed, but do not live on that social media, on that phone, on that TV. Turn it off, and just kind of, this is a great opportunity to stay home and, be with your children. They're out of school. Be with your family. Play some games. Watch some, some movies. And just engage with one another. Love one another. Spend some time with one another. One of our biggest things when we get old is we are so full of regrets. This is just such a great opportunity to reverse that so we don't have any regrets. And my friend messaged me last night, and she's like, I had a really good day. I turned off the phone, I turned off the news, and I just stayed indoors, and I had a good day today. And that's what we kind of need to do. So I know it's a strange kind of Sabbath Sunday ramble today. I know, but I don't want to take up any more of your wonderful day here. We should be just rejoicing right now. You're at home, you're healthy, and you have family, you are loved, and just turn off that TV and just trust in your faith. It will sustain you through your hardest and darkest periods. So you guys, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, stress-free Sunday, and I will see you soon. All right, bye-bye, guys.